Lies repeated often enough will not only begin to sound like truth, they'll begin to sound like you. Do you want to know why I am so fascinated by conformity? You know, conform, obey through thought, through appearance, action or inaction. I am fascinated with this because you can take the most abundant resource in the universe, and human beings will defend it like it's a rare and precious gem, like it's an uncommon commodity. Oh, don't get me wrong. It has value, not to us, of course. It has value to those who wish to rule over what is now becoming the most valuable resource, and we contain that one too. The new gold standard is not gold. It's attention. That's right, attention. And I'm going to admit, yes, I will admit, just the other day I was 100, 1,000, 1,000,000% guilty. Stuck in a YouTube loop. Maybe seeing social or political opinions, whether they line up with my own, if that's what they are. Being highly independent as I am, I had a very difficult time finding ones that lined up with my own. I found myself caught in the loop. I then splashed my face with cold water. After hours of this distraction, then I actually took a cold bike ride. Did a few push-ups. You see, that's a weapon that we have. To realize, are we observing or are we just repeating? Because the brain is a playback machine. It's a prediction machine and it's a playback machine. The observer. You stop and say, wait a minute. Am I just watching this? Or do I actually think that this way of thinking has become me? That's the importance of the pause. That's the importance of the breath. That's the importance of maybe doing something physical or splashing off with cold water. Attention is the new gold standard. In fact, they'll probably start referring to the measurement of value for precious metals, not as the gold standard, but as the attention standard. You might be thinking, so what are you saying? Are you saying we don't have our own mind, that we're just echoing memories? No, I'm saying that both are true. That's the importance and the power of awareness. You have to start. Simply, you can start by asking of yourself, is this what I really think? Who does this serve? Whatever it is. Whatever this position is. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about as to whether what you're observing is reality or whether it's memory, echo, interpretation, or if it's just propagation. I'll use a real life example. On the job site one day, the foreman comes up. One of them. He has, I believe it was a girlfriend or a wife with him. And in her presence, he starts barking orders a little more aggressively even than normal. He was kind of a jerk anyway, but it was worse than normal. He was trying to impress her. And sadly, I think it worked. Well, there's my guy, he's in charge. Look at him giving orders like a commander. Now, to all the men on the site, they were saying like, boy, for a grown man, he sure cries a lot. You see, same event. Two entirely different realities forming right in that same event, depending on who was observing the event. That's the importance of the pause. Like I said, if I start noticing myself getting caught in loops, I might just take, I don't know, a cold shower or some ice on my face, drop and do 5 push-ups if you can, to help separate from vice-like grips of attempted conformity. Is certainty really so sacred? Or is it a trap? These are the things I ask myself. Awareness is the weapon. And awareness can start with breath. From the Latin, spiritus, pneuma. Inspiration comes from the word breath. So, you can ask yourself, while looping through the algorithms, through the algorithmic forest, are these algorithms cold and emotionless? I say no. They're alive. Why are they alive? They are your own anxieties coming back to visit you. Your own dreams and desires, your fears coming back to visit you. So it can be important to pause, to breathe. Like I said, sometimes just stop, drop, do 5 push-ups, ice cold water, just to know that I wasn't suddenly possessed by something that I may have accidentally conjured myself, and that I, the true observer, the architect, am here, am in charge, and I'll do this as an exercise, purposely look up contrarian positions. I don't spend all day with people that agree with me. That would be pointless. That would be a massage. No. I view it like this. I do not need revolution. What we need instead is awareness. Spiritus, pneuma, evolution. So remember that before you had a name, you just simply were. A name can bind us, like it can bind a fear, like it can bind a demon. You just simply were. From my new home in the mountains, Hagerstown, Maryland. This is Daniel Michael with Warrior Seed. In the next video, we will get to somatic exercises as well as breathing exercises, basic ones, for the purposes of reclaiming the original observer.